and the standoff reducing in tension because it's become too much over the past couple of days. This is what Dipke had to say. Listen in.
जंतर मंतर पर वो वैसे ही चलता रहेगा जब तक धर्मेंद्र प्रधान इस्तीफा नहीं देते। सोनम सर ने अपना हंगर स्ट्राइक तोड़ दिया है, तो इससे हमें बहुत ही खुशी और राहत मिली है, क्योंकि सोनम सर की जो लाइफ है वो इस देश के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा कीमती है। कॉकरोच जनता पार्टी का जो प्रोटेस्ट है जंतर मंतर पर वो वैसे ही चलता रहेगा जब तक धर्मेंद्र प्रधान इस्तीफा नहीं देते। सोनम सर का जो सेक्रीफाइस रहा है 26 दिनों का, उसे हम वेस्ट नहीं जाने देंगे। जो दिल्ली पुलिस ने ब्रूटैलिटी करी है स्टूडेंट्स के अगेंस्ट, उन स्टूडेंट्स की जो सेक्रीफाइस थी उन्हें हम वेस्ट नहीं जाने देंगे। तो हमारा प्रोटेस्ट तब तक चलता रहेगा जब तक धर्मेंद्र प्रधान रिजाइन।
Okay, so you heard it there. What we don't want to turn this into is what has happened with the lathis and the tear gases and the water cannons. I mean, in the end, we are all good, bad, ugly. We are all here. We are all Indians. We are all part of the same team, hoping for the same goals. So, how does this end? If you would think about it for a second, this ends by de-escalating a standoff that is taking place, and what this should not become other than on a point of principle, on a point of action, on a point of problem solving, on solutions for the students, because that's what the issue is. The core issue is that what we don't want this to become is an ego contest. That's not going to achieve anything. So, obviously, the protest in Jantar Mantar has not concluded, you've heard it there, but we can remain hopeful that a conversation that is going to happen during the course of the day, perhaps early afternoon is when we're expecting it, that in that conversation, the action taken, which is the substantive action taken, is where we want to be. Okay? And if the substantive action taken is delivering the results that we want to see ourselves for the next batch that has to give these exams, for the next session a year later. Remember, the NEET exam retest has happened. The results came out on the 19th of July, just a few days ago. So, Brian, let's focus a little bit now on where this is taking place. There's a cabinet meeting scheduled this morning. In that cabinet meeting, we're expecting the cabinet to clear a bill that will implement these fast-track courts, and this bill, as what the Prime Minister has told us late last night, will be brought to Parliament as early as Monday. So, the first point of action this morning after what has happened overnight is this cabinet meeting. Then the second point of action is this expected meeting at 12:30 with JP Nadda and the CJP protesters. Can you take us through now what we're expecting in the next few hours?
Rishabh, yesterday also when we spoke to Saurabh Das and Ashutosh Ranka, who are the official spokesperson for the CJP from NewsX, so they said that, and they seemed very adamant the fact that they said the last time when they went to JP Nadda, they were asked to wait for a couple of hours, and they said that they would not be going to any place, and they rather said that we want, the central leadership to come to the Jantar Mantar, and if there are some, security challenges, then we can meet in a central or a neutral location. And then, and that was also said on a camera that they said that they're planning to choose Constitution Club as a location, as a neutral location where they would be having the meeting. Now, after that, the central leadership, you talk about JP Nadda also, he clearly stated that they are open for any kinds of discussions, any kinds of conversation. And today we get to know the fact that at 12:30, the location is probably Constitution Club that we've agreed on, where the Cockroach Janata Party leadership, which includes Saurabh Das and Ashutosh Ranka, the official spokesperson for the Cockroach Janata Party, would be meeting the central leadership at around 12:30 or 1. That would be taking place at the Constitution Club, and they even stated that we would not be going to any official, any of their residents, but even to the fact that yesterday also JP Nadda clearly stated that they are open for discussion, and they also stated the fact that the central, the Cockroach Janata Party can maybe come to their official residence or the official office also, but they said that they would be choosing a neutral location that is nearby Jantar Mantar. So they chosen, and it is very likely that today that meeting would be taking place at the Constitution Club, which even they confirmed yesterday also while talking to us. Yes, sir.
Okay, so there you have it. Now, the Constitution Club is, remember where the first press conference took place? when Dipke returned to India, when we first were introduced to the two spokesperson, one of whom is still part of this agitation. It's a walking distance from Jantar Mantar. Yesterday they were adamant, and there was a meeting, remember, that happened on Monday between Dipke and JP Nadda, who's in the union cabinet, and the protesters were upset actually at that meeting, and they were upset not on the substance of the presentation of their demands, because the demands are well known now. They were upset of that their phone was taken away, and they were incommunicado for 2-3 hours, and they were unable to leave while their brethren were launching the protest. Then it became a sort of a leaderless protest, because several of the senior leadership was missing of the CJP as they define themselves. And that has led to such unhappiness. Now let's understand the point of agitation where it began, Brian, was of course over the NEET exams, the leaks, finding a solution to all of this. The NEET exams have subsequently been reconducted, the results are out. So on the immediacy on the NEET exam question, there is no immediate action pending. There is a larger question of what has happened in the cases where students who were genuinely giving